Man, y'all see that, man? A damn, that big ass cedar tree done, the wind storm came through here with all that ice the other day and just knocked that big cedar tree over, man. It's in my yard, dude. Damn, man. That's ugly, dude. Not good, man. Not good at all. So, yeah. I mean, that's it. That's over for that. You ain't gonna fix that. Look at that. Look how it just broke off the ground right there, man. Yeah. But you know, we're on going with the tools thing. So these are a set of forks right here. I slid them under there. And any of you guys have been watching the channel, y'all know the kind of tools that I got here. There's a skid steer auger right there with a 9-inch bit on it. It'll dig a hole in less than 10 seconds. Of course, we got the man lift. It's a JLG T350, and any of you guys that's been watching the channel, y'all know about this. This is a Harley rake. There's the brush cutter. There's the stump bucket. There's a water line that I'm going to use to run water up here. I'm thinking, and I'm just going to have to check my money and make sure. I'm thinking about pouring a 20-foot by 40-foot slab of concrete right here. You know, 20 foot this way. You know, and they go right up against the, so all this will be a concrete slab. You know, of course it'll run that way. All right, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. It's Wednesday morning, and I didn't generate no work today for anybody. I didn't generate no work today because, well, after yesterday, you know, I mean, the flat tire thing, and or whatever day that was. Yeah, that was yesterday. I was scared to do anything, man. You know, so I just instead of doing a day with a guy out here, I turned that into 2 days. You know, solo, right? So, because I did just enough yesterday to where it didn't make any sense to have help today. And then go figure, y'all, it's supposed to rain tomorrow. So there's that, you know. Yeah, that's not good, you know. So I'm taking the skid steer over here to the bamboo side. I got a little thing I gotta cover up. Y'all saw me grab that tree. I'm just trying to get a few little things done with the skid steer before I take it to the shop. I won't be taking it to the shop today, but well, I could, I guess, you know. You know, I mean, I don't see why I couldn't take it to the shop today. I could go on and put this thing in the shop, man. I need to bad. But there's nobody working with me today. Zach texted me last night, and he said that he wants to be the guy out here for the season. You know, I mean, it'd be cool if he could do that. But you know, I have my doubts. But what he don't realize really is that if he came to work every day, you know, and you know, he can make enough money out here to overcome anything that would stop that. You know, a car, a truck, whatever, man. You know, if he just come to freaking work, you know. But sometimes, you know, it ain't for everybody, man. And a lot of times people can't handle making a lot of money. You know, and when I say a lot of money, I'm saying, you know, down here where I'm at, I don't know. I know up north you got to make a lot more money, but down here where I'm at, if you make $500 or $600 a week, and you don't have, you know, you bring home $500 or $600 a week, and you don't have any education or nothing, or no experience, or if you got experience, you're proven to be unreliable. You know, then that's good money. If you, well, I mean, it's decent money, but the job is what it is. If a guy comes out here and if I could just get a guy to come out here 2 or 3 days a week and be solid about it, no bullshit, then they will make a lot more money. Just like a lot of you guys are talking about in the comments. If I just had that one guy that didn't get so wrapped up in making money and blowing the money on whatever they blow it on, and then not want to show up for 2 or 3 days, and then want to, you know, play all these old kiddie games, you know, after hours and stuff. If I could have a guy, I just had a guy that would just come to freaking work every day and take the days off as it rains or weekends or whatever, get paid on Friday, you know. I mean, you know, it'd be gold, you know. But I can't find nobody. He's gonna try to, you know, try to do the job. But what he's not understanding is, you know, you got to show up to your job. And you know, most of the time these guys that come out here, you know, they're in their 30s. They're not close to retirement or nothing. So they got to, I mean, they got to work somewhere. You know, and ain't no job no matter how much money they're paying you, are gonna let you come to work when you get ready. They're gonna let you, you know, do the kind of things that these guys do to me. You're not gonna have a job anywhere. It's hard for me to commit to a guy out here to make sure they get so much money per week when they don't even show up on the days that are really pressing. Yeah, Zach showed up on that job out there last week. And yeah, he worked pretty good. I mean, I'll give him that. He worked pretty good out there, you know. But I was a day behind on that job. I could have got done a day earlier. And and it cost me a lot more to do that job because I had to run the 2 pieces of equipment out there. So, you know, I mean, and at the end of the day, if a guy will come to work every day out here, or, you know, during the winter, and you got to come to work every day, you know, because, you know, I don't have to work every day. But if I had a guy to come out here and work where he could learn, right, and pick up what I'm putting down, then he would work a lot more, you know, and make a lot more money. Yeah, anybody that I bring out here is gonna have to do the grunt work. That's what I'm hiring them for. But if they come to work and do the grunt work and learn from everything and show that I can rely on them, then, you know, they could come out of the grunt work and we'll hire another guy for the grunt work. But I can never find that guy. Everybody can't manage their money. So with that being said, I don't, you know, and I'm not going to be paying guys every day. I don't care. I'm not paying guys every day. I'm not going to do that. And I'm not going to be going through that. You know, your car breaking down, you're living an hour away, you have flat tires, you need this, you need that. I don't care nothing about all that, you know. You have to show that you're reliable. And you can't show that you're reliable, well, then you're not going to have a job anywhere. Nowhere. I don't know. I just am thinking like, well, what are these guys thinking about when they lay out and they know that I got, you know, $1,000 job that I got to have labor on, or they lay out on me and I need them to pull another piece of equipment to a job, you know, when they told me they were going to be at work. See, it undermines my confidence that they can do the job, because showing up to a job is a part of the job. That's a part of the ability to do the job. You know, if you don't have the ability to get to work, or it's sketchy all the time, then a guy like me is not going to want to set up a lot of work when he don't have to. Because I'll say it again, I don't have to work right now. I'm working and I'm going to make money, and I'll do what I need to do, but it ain't mandatory like it is in the summertime. That's why y'all don't see me getting so stressed about it. You know, that's on them. That's their loss. You know, what it's doing to them, along with them not getting money, is it's making it where I can't trust that they're going to come to work. That's what it's really, you know, about. You know, I looked at 2 tree jobs yesterday, and if I knew, if I had a guy to come to work every day that I could count on, I would schedule those tree jobs for, hell, I might have been back over there today. You know, but I'm not going to let a guy, you know, that has a history of not showing up, calling out, and having all these excuses. I'm not going to let him stand me up on one day, and then, like yesterday, and then me be plentiful with the money and the work today. If you stood me up, there's going to be a price to pay, if you will. I mean, there is, because I ain't going for that crap, and I don't have to have the work. So instead of me being Johnny on the spot and doing those jobs, like I could have really, if I'd had a guy that come to work every day that I believed in, that would just show up for work, and all they got to do is freaking show up, but just show up for work and do the job and make the money, sort of like I do when I go to my customer's house. When I go to do these jobs, there's not a whole lot of fanfare with the customer that's paying me. I don't, you know, I go look at it, I bid on it, they accept the number, and there's not no excuses on this, this, why this, and why that. There ain't no excuses on all that. I do the job, I get my money, and I move on to the next job. These guys that work for me in the past, they can't seem to do that on just a smaller level, you know. And that's the truth, and that's where I'm at, man. And it's making me weigh, you know, whether I even want to you know, do all the yards that I'm doing this year. I'm going to wait until the season rolls around, but, you know, 9 times out of 10, the guys that have come out here and worked for me in the past, they get that money, and they get straight stupid. And I probably You know, back in the day when I was young and doing my thing or whatever, I mean, if I got the money, if my boss paid me every day, he would have the sorriest employee ever, because I would have never showed up. I would have got that money on Monday and I wouldn't been there on Tuesday. I would have got that money on Wednesday and I wouldn't have been there on Thursday. I would have got that money on Friday, and then of course I wouldn't be working over the weekend, but I'd be hungry again by Monday. And that's the same mentality that these guys have out here with me now. And the thing about it is, I was 25 doing that. These guys are 30 and 35, you know. There's a difference. When I was these guys' age, I was looking to buy a house, and I didn't make as much money as I pay these guys. That's a fact, y'all. I mean, you know, I did not. I bought my house on like $15 an hour, y'all. But I had to go to work every day. You know, I couldn't lay out of work, and I couldn't come up with, my boss didn't care. You know, the engineer that I worked for didn't care if I had a flat tire on my truck, or if my car wouldn't start because it was cold, or, you know, a job don't care about all of that. Especially now, if it was an anomaly where it happened just every now and then, it wouldn't be a big deal. But I would be surprised if I had to work 5 days straight without being late or missing a day. I would be very surprised. If anybody that's ever worked for me could show up 5 days straight without needing money, without being late, and get their check on Friday on the 5th day, I don't know that that's happened maybe once or twice, you know. Usually it's what I'm going through right now. You know, he got both of his tires fixed. He should have been working on that on Monday though, see. So, and instead of waiting until Tuesday, but the tires, you know, most of the time in my experience, tires are not going to fix themselves. And they're never going to be, it's never going to have a flat when you're at the tire shop. What changed? How come he couldn't fix the tires on Monday instead of waiting on until Tuesday? I mean, I just wish I'd get a guy out here that would accept the job for what it is and realize the great spot that they're really in. Because me personally, I don't really give a damn about how much money they make or don't make. I pay good. I know I pay good, and there's a lot of perks to working with Ray too, that, you know, that you guys that watch my channel might not even know about. You know, there's a lot of little things that I'll help these guys with and stuff, and I'm not asking them to pay me, but I gotta have a guy that'll come to work. You know, and the thing about it is the job pays so good that you could buy a vehicle if you didn't have a vehicle. It does. If your car breaks down, you could buy another car on the money that you make out here with me, but you got to come to work, you know. I see a scenario where you know, if a guy will come to work every day, he could really make a lot of money, you know. So I'm over here of course you got to come to work every day, and for me to feel like giving extra money out or whatever, because I make plenty out here. I'm not hurting for nothing. I'm not, you know, I don't hurt for nothing, man. I never have hurt for nothing. Even when I didn't have all this equipment and I was in the old red Ruby, I still didn't hurt for nothing, because I worked every day. I was just more into the physical grind, but I worked every day. You know, even if it was just doing firewood at my house, splitting wood or whatever, you know. There's There's no quit. And I don't expect these guys to come out here and work and be dedicated and loyal like me. But where else, you know, where else are they going to find a job where they're making the kind of money that I'm paying them with some of the perks that they're getting or can get, you know? Where's that going to get a job? Yeah, he could probably get a job closer to his house, closer to where he's living at, but they ain't going to pay him shit. And he's going to have to be at work on time, but they're not going to pay him nothing. You know, be lucky if he gets $10 an hour, $11 an hour. I'll pay a lot more than that. You know, even no matter how you structure it, by the hour or by the job or whatever, they end up making a lot more than that. A lot more, a lot more. I don't know, man. But it seems like deja vu all over again. Every year it's the same thing. Except for this year, I don't have Drew. And I'm going to have to hire somebody. I'm going to have to. I'm not going to let guys' lack of wanting to come to work stop my business. I'm going to get, because I'm not a quitter, and I'm going to give it everything I got. Resources, my own physical ability, and all the knowledge that I've learned over the years when it comes to dealing with customers and employees. So anyway, I got to fill the Bobcat up. It's Ray. I'll kick back, man. At this property, it's in my neighborhood. Keep going. So y'all see I got the Exmark out here, the one with the new deck, or the refinished deck, and the new 12 tires. So I'm gonna be putting it on this part right here. I'll get some footage of that. I probably won't get no footage of the back because it's probably gonna be a lot of manual blowing. I don't like to let y'all see me work too damn hard. Just saying, y'all. I got the back blowed out. What best I'm gonna do today. I talked to her, and there's no way to get a big machine back there, so that's a problem. And that's her problem, not mine. I blew some of it out the gate, but it's not going to make sense. So here we are. We're fixing to put this mower right here. Y'all see it, man, at top of the line. We're finna put it here. I'm gonna put y'all on some time lapse to see how this camera does time lapse. I'm not sure, but the 4K is pretty cool, man. I mean, it's really a clear video, so I like that. Yeah. All right, y'all. What it is, man. It's Sammy Time Wednesday, y'all. Peace out. All right, y'all. I kind of just wanted to go over a few things real quick today. Kind of just show y'all the arsenal, you know. We'll start off right here. Y'all see that we got 1, 2, we got 4 of the Milwaukee pole stuff. We got 2 pole saws that I use in the thing. And we got a weed eater, you know, which I can convert to whatever. And then we got the Milwaukee blower, and then we got the, y'all see it, man. Y'all see it, man. And none of that right there is worth a damn if you ain't got this. So there's the Milwaukee hatchet. That's the array of Milwaukee batteries that I got. There's a Milwaukee impact, grinder, a couple of flashlights, a charger. Don't forget the Milwaukee backpack sprayer, and I got another one of those up in the shipping container. Here's the Stihl chainsaws. We got 3 201Ts, and we got 2 of the 192 TCs. 201T is probably the best saw out there. It's definitely the most balanced saw I've ever used. Power, balance, and everything. Look it up. It's about $700. Here is the this right here is not a big saw. It's about 56 cc's. It's the MS-192. It's a 20-inch bar. I don't really even like using any big saw because I don't like cutting big trees. I used to cut a lot more than I do now because I did firewood. Well, we got the brush cutter. That's the brush cutter that I want to replace. Remember, y'all? And then here we go. Here we got another. There's a 91R weed eater. Here's Edger FC95. Here is a Red Max edger. This is an old edger. It don't run no more. I don't pull parts off of it. And here are 2 more weed eaters. There's a 94 and a 91R. 91R runs good. The choke don't work on it, so it takes a minute to start it. And then we got, I got a pole saw right there. That's a pretty damn good pole saw right here. I forgot what it's called. What is it? It's not weak though. And then I got another old weed eater, and then those hedge trimmers right there work too. So we come over here. We got a BR 700 here. We got a BR 800 there. What else we got? We got the HS 82T hedge trimmers, and we got these are just the hand tools, if you will. But these are a must. If you gotta have these in order to be all you can be. But y'all can see how I've accumulated the Milwaukee stuff since I have become a Milwaukee fan, and this Milwaukee stuff is pretty valuable, and it works great. I use it all the time. Matter of fact, we use the Milwaukee stuff so much, y'all, that I have not even used these in over a year. So yeah, y'all, peace out.